The wrong turn. I was driving home from work late one night, tired and eager to get into bed. The road was deserted, and the only sound was the hum of my engine and the occasional rustle of leaves in the wind. I was about halfway home when I saw a sign for a detour. The road ahead was closed due to construction, and I was forced to take a different route. The detour took me down a winding, narrow road that I had never seen before. The trees on either side of the road were thick and overgrown, casting long shadows in the moonlight. I started to feel uneasy, but I told myself that it was just because I was tired. I needed to get home, so I kept driving. After a few minutes, I came to a fork in the road. There was no sign to tell me which way to go, so I took the left fork. The road became even narrower and more winding. I could barely see the headlights of my car in the darkness. I started to hear strange noises coming from the woods on either side of the road. It sounded like someone was following me. I picked up my speed, but the noises continued. I could hear footsteps crunching on leaves and twigs. I started to panic. I didn't know what to do.